This week we read in the Torah Parshat Tzav, the second Torah portion of the book of Leviticus, which we started last week. In Parshat Tzav, Torah tells us about the ritual of the Olah. The Olah is the offering, is the sacrifice that is entirely burnt. Other sacrifices were eaten, were consumed either by the priests and their families or also by the person who would bring the offering. In this case, the Olah is the offering that is completely burned on the altar. Torah says, command Aaron and his sons thus. This is the ritual of the burnt offering. The burnt offering shall remain where it is burned upon the altar all night until morning, while the fire on the altar is kept going on it. And then it says, and he, Aaron, Kohen, shall take up the ashes to which the fire has reduced the burnt offering on the altar and place them beside the altar. And then Kohen changes his clothes, and he shall take the ashes outside the camp to a pure place. So the ashes are taken outside, and the altar is ready for new sacrifice. Rabbi Art Green offers the beautiful commentary on this ritual. He says, daily devotion requires daily cleaning out of the ashes. Don't let yesterday's prayer or yesterday's failure to pray keep today's offering from being as fresh and new as though it were the first time you were praying. Even if the words are the same, the moment in which they are being offered is entirely new. That's the point. The Baal Shem Tov read the verse in the book of Lamentations in Eicha, Hadashim la bekarim Rabbi munatecha. They are renewed every morning, your faith is great. To mean, if they are renewed each morning, your faith is very great. If you can renew the words of prayer and devotion each morning, then your faith is great. He says this is not an easy task for those of us who live within a liturgical tradition, where the prayers recited are indeed the same nearly every day. And every Shabbat we say exactly the same words, and every day we say the same words, and every Chag we say the same words. How indeed do we keep them fresh? Of course, the text is the same, but we are not the same. We're talking about the retreat with the fellows. Every time we say Modeh ani lefanecha at the beginning of each day, I acknowledge you, God, Modeh ani lefanecha. We say it on Shabbat morning as well. The word ani, the I, is never the same. Each day we are a new person. And it's a very beautiful and meaningful teaching about prayer. How do we offer new prayers each time we pray? But since today is the day before Pesach, and tomorrow night, in about 25 hours or so, we're going to be sitting, hopefully, at the Seder table with family and friends. I hope nobody here will be alone. I offer the same reflection about the Seder and the Haggadah. It's the same Haggadah. My Haggadah, our Haggadot are home, are old. They have stains of wine. Some of the pages are already been torn. They're used, same words. We often sing the same melodies. We read the same words. And yet, we have to make the Haggadah and the story new each time. Cannot be last year's story or yesterday's story or our ancestors' story. And that's the whole point of the Seder of Pesach, is that we are part of an oral culture and that we ask questions. This culture keeps renewing itself. Rabbi munatecha, Hadashim la bekarim. Every time we renew them, our faith becomes greater. We tell the story, we ask questions, we articulate, we debate, we sing, we look for a chidush, we look for something new, for a new perspective, for a new meaning. we create a new understanding. We try to find something innovative. And everybody participates, and even the kids. And even those who don't know how to ask, and even those who think they're not up to the task, we try to get everybody to participate and to make the story great and new. And the Haggadah says, וכל המרבה לספר ביציאת מצרים הרי זה משובח. And anyone who מרבה לספר, who increases the telling, who tells as much as possible the story of Yetziat Mitzrayim, הרי זה משובח, that's praiseworthy. And so that's the whole point. The whole point, it's not the same story. It's a story that keeps transforming itself and growing. The story is not absolute and not fixed and not static. It is dynamic. It contains a plurality of voices that keep emerging each year, keep emerging together with the unfolding of our reality. And our reality is pretty difficult this year. And so we have to find in the Haggadah something new, also that will awaken hope, that will awaken action, that will awaken our desire to do something to transform and to find and to taste, hopefully tomorrow night and Sunday night and through the Chag, a little bit of the taste of freedom that will awaken the desire to do something to protect our freedoms and to expand them. It's not the same story as last year. We're in a very different place. Sfat Emet says the story of Pesach goes on forever. That's what the telling does. It keeps drawing out further potential. The story is constantly being revealed. And so I hope and I pray it will not be like last year. We will tell something new and something, hopefully, even within all this, the cruelty of these times, something exciting, something new, something inspiring that will carry us from this place, this narrow place, please God, into a place more expansive and more free and liberating. I wish everybody a Chag Sameach, and just make it new and make it fresh.